This is a picture of Lewis over there. This guy's a big guy, tough too. He was no joke, and did a lot of time. Had a lot of years under his belt. Okay, um, career, whatever you want to call him. But Lewis used to work at the wood shop in this place. I was in Otisville at that time, so he used to go in there and he would make things and stuff like that. So one day he says to me, he says, Joe, he says, can you do me a favor? He says, can you come to the wood shop? I said, yeah, sure. So when the buzzer rang and you get to move in there, you get like 45 minutes in between the way the buzzer moves. So if you're in the yard, you got time. You only have like a few minutes to get from the yard back to your cell or vice versa. Well, I go to the shop and I don't know what's going on. He didn't tell me. So we're talking for a few minutes in there, and then I hung out with him and to see what he was doing in the wood shop. But it was pretty cool what he was doing. Now the buzzer rings again, and we get ready to go. Well, now this was not what I was expecting. There was a whole line of guys. This little guy Louis, Frank, the ones I just mentioned. Another guy, I think they called him Frank the German, was there. He was a big guy too. I don't know if I could find a picture of him, but if we can, I was actually with him again in MDC on my second bid. And we talked about one of the guys, another guy, Scotty, was a muscular dude. I mean, one of the strongest guy, pound for pound, we knew in the joint too. Forget about an animal. And there's all these guys lined up. They were actually going to jump Lewis in there and probably kill him. Okay, so they looked at me walking with him, and don't get me wrong, they weren't afraid of me. So I'm not trying to act like, oh yeah, I got this going on, and they were scared of me. No, 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 no. It's just that they were expecting him to be alone, and he wasn't. So they let it go. Well, when I got back to the cell, Lewis said to me, "See what was going on, Joe?" And he told me the whole story. And I says, "Wow." He says, "You know, you saved my life." I said, "Nah, I just walked with you." He said, "No, Joe."